We knew that they would be a team. I think they're a younger team. At the same time, we tried to execute and do what we needed to do, which was run the ball. We did a good job when we threw the ball. We were efficient throwing the ball and came away with a win. You know, ultimately that was our goal, and I think we did a good job doing that.
What's been great about this season so far is each week we've gotten better and better. Against Tucson, we're pretty close to being a good football team. Marana, we took another step forward, and we got the result that we wanted. You know, 40-12 is where we ended up being. I know a lot of people had us picked to lose that game, so it was definitely some fire for our boys and for our whole school in general, and definitely a good win for us. But they certainly are making steps in the right direction over there, and I give them a lot of credit for for playing a hard game.
They definitely came to play the second half, made a lot of mental mistakes, and kind of went back to some of the problems that we had earlier in the season. But the kids they kept battling. It's the first time that they've been in that kind of big situation or game, and so a lot of them kind of got a little bit of the jitters.
Well, our defense stepped up. You know, their running back's a very solid running back for our division, and we shut him down defensively. So real proud of our guys for stepping up and taking it to that guy. He ended the night with -4 yards. He averages over 100 yards a game. So that was a big win for us. Offensively, we sputtered a little bit, had 3 fumbles, turned all 3 of them over, and had some key penalties.
You know, Foothills had a bunch of guys injured, so that kind of changed a lot of the dynamics. I think they had about 7 starters on the bench with injuries, and you know, that's why kind of as they just kind of wore down, we were able to extend our lead. But some good tough kids at spots, and our kids played well.
They're another team that's had a rough schedule, you know, over the course of the season, and they've been battling, you know, and I think they've scored pretty much every game until this last week versus every team they've played. So we definitely have to take care of us. Like I tell my team every week, it's about us, it's not about the other team. So we're going to practice and prepare for a great ball game on Friday, and hopefully we come out and we put together a real perfect game.
We're sticking with the same mentality we had over the last 2 weeks, which is we want to just get better at doing the stuff that we're doing right now. Last 2 games we put up close to 300 yards each game rushing the ball, and anytime you can do that you can control the game a little bit. So we feel like that should be our goal this week, is to come out and put our best effort and our best package of our entire team and showcase in our last game. You know, so that's the idea, and boys are taking it good. We have a lot of fun out here at practice, and the boys are ready to end it on this final game and put our best product out there.
We actually are very, very similar schemes. It's almost like we're playing against ourselves a little bit, you know, with a little bit of kinks. So it should be really interesting. We have a lot of friends on their coaching staff, so we're really excited to end the season in that kind of competitive situation.
They have a new coach this year, very solid coach, very good system. So we're expecting, they run a particular offense, we're expecting him to stick to that. And they've got some talented players. So they're trying to get the ball in those talented players' hands and see what happens. So we're looking forward to the test. It's a division above us, and I think we've got a shot at the playoffs if we win, a legitimate shot at making it. So
South Point's going to be a great game. It's a great way to get ready for the playoffs. You know, most of the teams are going to have the speed and the execution of South Point, so you know, it's a great chance for us to prepare and get ready for that level of competition. You know, in our minds, it's our 10th week, and they're a great opponent, but we're just gearing up for that first round game in November.